Talks with Madonna, and today I'm joined by Shivika.
Hi,
Shivika,
Madonna.
hi, how are you doing today?
Nice. How are you?
I'm pretty good. The weather in New York is pretty chilly.
Yes, it is. It is. And we had no sun for so many days.
That is true. Do you mind introducing yourself?
Sure, sure. My name is Shivika Arora, and I am a product manager at JPMorgan, where I work under the enterprise tech, deploying tech centers for strategic locations for the firm. What that means is I get to work with amazing tech leaders across critical locations like Manhattan, Silicon Valley, Seattle, Brooklyn, in deploying our tech agenda and people agenda, and
Wow.
just building a strong community and platforms for our technologists in the locations.
That is super amazing. Would that translate to like being a DevRel in the financial district then?
Yeah. So it's interesting in that capacity that I may not necessarily code, but I can talk to the engineers and I can understand the strategy that they're setting. So really my role becomes that critical to the firm's execution of their priorities.
Wow, that is super amazing. I do have a follow-up question.
Sure.
Can you tell me what got you interested into tech? What is it?
Well, that's a great question because I always wonder, like, why tech, right? So in my previous role, which was more on the financial side, there was an opportunity to work in the tech project. And because of that, and because of building out a solution for such a common problem in the business that I was supporting,
Yeah.
I enjoyed the process of working with the engineers and helping scale the solution because it becomes so easy with tech.
Wow.
And also the exposure that I get at home because my husband is a techie, and so to see him at work, I'm like, "What are you doing?" And then to see him build out solutions as well, like just that exposure got me interested in tech, and also I think that's the future, Madonna, and I feel we should all embrace it in any form that we can.
That is true. I also saw you Android phone.
Yes.
Do you deal with Android? Because I am an Android girl, and I'm wondering.
So my husband is Android.
Oh, your
He
husband.
wouldn't go any other way. And the exposure droid was great because I got to meet some other enterprise tech companies and just talk to them. And it's funny that how JPMorgan has been building some of the relationship with them. But so it was good to see some of those vendors, and of course meet amazing women like you and Anna.
You are a woman tech ambassador.
Yes, I am. Yes,
Tell
I
us
am.
more about that. How
Yeah.
you engage in the community.
Yes.
How are you making sure women are being brought into this field that's widely dominated by men? What do you think?
Yes. So I think we hold the power to make a change in, again, any format. No format is the right format, right? So this opportunity, when it came along and I became the ambassador, I was super excited and nervous. I was like, what am I supposed to do now? But the opportunity came, and I felt that this course that we're doing in our Associate Google Cloud Engineer program was a perfect first step in ensuring that we can give that platform to women in technology to enhance their career. So as you know, this is a partnership with Women in Tech Take It Forward group at JPMorgan, and so we are allowing women in tech to take that opportunity, grow their careers, be certified. So yeah, as an ambassador, I feel more responsible.
Yeah.
I want to make a change. I want to do good stuff and bring the community together because that's where it's at.
Oh my God, that is so amazing. And also the fact that you got GDG NYC, this sponsorship.
Yes.
I mean, kudos to you.
Thank you
You're
so
a woman
much.
of power.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Madonna.
Now, to move a little bit,
Yeah.
do you find tech welcoming now that you interact with the people and also taking feedback back to let's say management? How do you find that? Do you find tech welcoming?
Yeah, so it is welcoming, but you have to be heard. And what I mean by that is just a good example is that when you walk into a tech event, you will naturally see more men. That is just what it is, right? And so what's happening is by opening up the conversation and saying, no, my point of view matters, and not like kind of not accepting anything less than that has been something that even my managers or at JPMorgan, which is a very progressive culture in tech, I think that has been very helpful. But standing up for what I believe in and giving that feedback is hopefully one of the ways we can make an impact in the tech community and make it welcoming for our women, right?
Oh my God, that is a very good answer. And I do have a follow-up question. What do you how do you weigh your success? Because something that I struggle with a lot is kind of like weighing my success as
Yes.
a woman.
Yes.
Like, I feel like maybe I'm where I am, maybe I'm not where I am. How do you kind of like, what is it called? Like, fight that or walk through that?
Yeah,
process?
it's funny. We talk about that whole imposter syndrome, right? Like we
Yes.
feel, are we good enough?
Mhm.
But to me, the success is the thank yous and the hugs I get after
Ah.
every session, right? Like, come on, like made it smile on your
Yeah.
face that, hey, thank you for doing this because this is a great opportunity. So
That's true.
I could say, oh, success comes in meeting OKRs or metrics or hitting some data points.
Yeah.
That will eventually happen, but immediate gratification is just the smile and the thank gratitude. And so to me, that is a great success.
Oh my God, that is so amazing. I
Yeah.
love that answer.
Thank
And
you.
I'm lost of words. I really love that answer. That's a very good answer.
Thank you. That's how I feel.
Now, I do have another question because this is toward geared towards women.
Yes.
I want to know, are mentors good to have, or what do you think about that?
So one of the things, and I've gone through a lot of this mentor conversation at work also and
Yeah.
in my life,
Mhm.
and I feel the only way a mentor relationship can be successful
Yeah.
if the role clarity is there on both sides. Because you have to understand, if I am looking for a mentor, chances are the person is more accomplished,
Yeah.
has a bigger responsibility, etc. So I cannot just say, can you be my mentor? I need to explain to them, this
Yeah.
is what I'm expecting from you. Can you help guide me? And then they can determine it, right? Because there's a time commitment. So we
Yeah.
need to be clear on those things.
Mhm.
And I feel it's the other way around for them to understand, okay, what is it that you're looking for and how or where in career do you want to be?
Yeah.
So I think mentorship works. Maybe we need to start changing the definition of what it really means, because without clear parameters, it can feel like good to have, but not necessary. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
You're so professional. I mean, I know you're professional, but I like the way that it feels like it's so easy.
Thank you.
And I do have a final question, not almost final, but I wanted to ask, how is your day-to-day like at work?
So day to day is a lot of client interactions. So as I said, because I help work with senior tech leaders in deploying the tech center work, it's dealing with the employees. So saying, all right, we want to do a leadership program for our technologists. What does that look like? Making sure that's the right fit for the location and for our technologists, right? Then it's about a meeting with program teams or meeting with tech teams to just deploy some of the strategic priorities. So it's a lot of interaction. It's a lot of conversation. There's hardly time for me to sit down because I'm constantly in stakeholder management, right? Because anything that I do is not a single effort, it's a team effort. And so that's the most intake is stakeholder management, communication, talking and setting up strategy and saying, how can we be creative in this space, in the tech space.
And this sounds like people's person. Like you have to be a people's person.
You have to have the charm, I guess, to get things done a certain way and at a certain time. Yes.
Thank you so much for being with us and also for talking to us. And the last question that I had is, what advice do you give for any women out there trying to get into the tech career, trying to dive in? What advice would you give them?
I think that's so important that you asked, Madonna, because we should not bound ourselves or feel so intimidated by the tech word, right?
True.
Oh my God, do I need to be coding and putting my heads down and hours of coding? There are many opportunities in tech. Obviously, if you're an engineer, go ahead, or you're gravitate towards math and coding, absolutely pursue, but there are a lot of opportunities to lead like leadership opportunities or strategy, because tech strategy is, how do we create new products and how do we market them, or how do we leverage new platforms, right? So there's that mindset that we need, and women, obviously, because we are so amazing and multitaskers, that's right up our alley. And so I feel, do not be intimidated, try it out, join organizations like Google Developer Clubs, right? Groups or Women Who Code and other organizations in New York City and other locations to really connect with like-minded and understand. And just an example, I met this woman at Code. She was in the publishing industry.
Wow.
She asked me, she says, I am working on this automation of Excel file. How do I get in tech? So all I had to do was just connect her with some people, and then now she is an engineer. So opportunity happens everywhere.
Yeah.
If you're excited about what this industry has to offer in its various format, give it a go, and you'll always find something in this. So thank you.
Thank you so much. It was so much fun talking to you. Please watch this on YouTube and listen it to our podcast. Thank you very much, Shivika.
Thank you, Madonna.
I couldn't have a best guest to start off this show. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And definitely looking forward to have you again.
Yes.
So that we can talk even in depth.
Yes.
This is an intro. I'm so happy that you joined me, and also
I would
the
love
fact
to.
that you give us such good advice. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madonna, for the opportunity. You're the best. Thanks.